Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of T&Beaz Power Hour.
Power Hour!
Power Hour.
Power
Power Hour. Voice
Okay, I'm not
modulator
fancy like that. So.
thingy. I got the voice mod. You got the face mod. It's okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So, hello, audience. Hello, individual. I'm tired.
Take your time, sound it out.
Hello, individuals that exist out in the network, in the aether sphere, and all of you beyond the void that is the screen and the camera. Here in front of me, we are tired as fuck.
Hey, fucking man.
But we're here to entertain, to titillate, to estrange, probably, and to just shoot the shit because Bees and I like hanging out with each other as well.
Yup.
This gives us an excuse where we have to do it.
Yup. 100%.
So it's been a long time. The last time we had a show, I think, was almost a month ago.
Yeah.
So, what has happened in your last month, sir? What has been going on in Bees' neck of the woods?
Man, hold on, let me write this because I can't write and talk at the same time because my brain doesn't work like
ADHD doesn't allow that to happen.
Yeah. Now let me send it on the tweeters. So I'm trying to get better at this whole tweeter shit.
Tweeting is my weakness. It is a kryptonite of mine. Yeah. I have noticed that pretty severely. When it comes to self-promotion, oh, I hate that. Peaches got crushed. What?
Oh yeah. Peaches got crushed.
That's not good. So yeah. I'll start since you're busy.
Yes, please.
In the last month, I've made a whole bunch of art. I've done a lot of planning and prepping for some one-shots that are going to be part of a new expansion that I've put out there now on Kickstarter, which was funded within the first 10 minutes. Thank you very much, community. That's pretty amazing. It's already up to almost 300%, pretty close to that.
Holy
now.
Shit, nice.
So I am hoping to see it grow. I'm not expecting it to grow much further though, because I was only expecting to hit like the goal and that was it. The thing about being an indie TTRPG developer is that one, TTRPGs are already mostly dominated by one, and two, it's a niche, and three, when you're an indie developer and you throw out any of these products you have into the sea of content that exists out there, it is real hard to get noticed and found, even if what you have is really good. And I've been told mine is good by a lot of cool people, so I am believing it. So thank you all for that. Other than that, I've been doing a lot of commissions. I'm trying to avoid the Black Death, the Plague. I sliced my finger with an axe today.
Nice.
So that was good. It was hard to wash dishes with an axe wound. It's not something you often get to say. So what's been going on in your neck of the woods now that I think
not much. I was hospitalized for almost a week.
Yeah.
Everybody's sick. Fucking damn near blew up my car. Almost died again. I don't know, a whole bunch of shit. It's been a long month. It's just been lots of sadness and just yeah. Like the easiest way to describe it is this.
Oh, you poor man.
This is my last month.
Waterfall.
This is the explanation for my fucking month.
Weird without any water noises with that, though.
It doesn't need water noises. You understand.
It's true. You got to give us your tears noises, your crying sobs. Cry for the camera. Cry for it, damn it. Win that Oscar. So
you were an adventurer until you took an axe to the finger.
Pretty much. I am no longer an adventurer. Now I'm making spaceships for people. Nice. Benjamin.
Oh, so you know what fucking pisses me off?
What pisses you
off? I was telling you earlier, but now I can bitch to everybody else about it. I have, let me pull it up. I have been diligently working on the fucking one shot. Oh wait, no, don't go to the bottom, you bitch. I gotta show everybody. Ugh. All right, so the fucking one shot. It's almost done. It's almost done. Look at this shit. 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 Look at that. I've been writing like crazy, but I'm almost done. I'm at the final chapter, about halfway through it. So
We saw your porn reflected in your phone.
well,
So I am excited. I'm excited to see when and where that happens
it was
and to
like
play in
porn.
that.
And I was like, oh, there's some fat kid with his shirt off. I guess that could be something.
So yeah. I mean, that's what this is all about. I gotta finish some of my stuff up. You gotta finish some of yours up. We gotta get some of these games going so that we can just have a good time and let go of the stresses of the world with children literally screaming at each other like 5 feet away from me. Hold on a
Oh,
second.
and
Dad yell
yeah,
time.
yeah.
There we go.
He said, if you guys don't shut the fuck up, I will shove you in the ground.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Oh, and I started my new semester, so on top of everything.
Yeah, that's no extra added stress. That's not a thing you have to worry about at all. It doesn't make you want to just, you know.
Super excited about my classes though.
Well, I mean, it's got to be good feeling like you're heading towards completion at least.
No, I feel like I'm gonna do this shit forever, but I just got cool sounding class.
What are some of your cool sounding classes?
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and talk. I could get that information before you ask, but thanks, Ty. Jesus.
Well, I am always on it like that. That's just how it
Yeah, so
works.
apparently the website is just not fucking working, which means I don't have to do classwork tonight.
Well, there you go. If you can't get to it, you can't do the work. That's just how it works.
100%. Let's refresh.
All right.
Firefox, don't cuck me.
So while we wait for
Okay, there we go.
Bees to accomplish,
Well, no, I can give it to you now.
okay,
Unlock
go.
secrets in science innovation. That's one. And the other is cyber attack and ethical hacking.
Ooh, I remember that class. They actually teach you some of how to do some both white and black hat stuff in that.
Yeah. I think so. What here, let's start this out with a question. So what would you consider yourself if you gained all the necessary skills to hack, if you don't have them already? What would you classify? Which of the three hats would you be wearing?
Which hat would I wear if I was as capable as I wanted to be
Yeah,
at hacking?
yes.
I can't answer that question. The government's watching.
Not saying it. You already answered it, damn it.
But that's that's deniability. It's plausible
Yeah,
deniability. I didn't say anything out loud, Bees.
yeah. I think I'd be gray. I don't think I would just like burn everything to the ground, but I wouldn't just be like, running around helping everyone like a fucking, wonderful neighbor and shit. No.
No,
Fuck that. You want some
I would likely cause mass instability on a global scale when it comes to the marketing to try to rebuild it from the ground up. But it would cause massive death, and that would not be good. I'm sure.
yeah. Hey, you got to break a few eggs.
Got to break a few eggs to fix the future.
Yeah.
Yes. Bees and T&Beaz Power Hour
Anarchy hour.
2021. Anarchy, all right. All right. So we'll get to our news stories then. I'm sure that's what people are really here for, not just to see
Yeah,
us
yeah.
talking about our kind of sad lives at the moment. All right, everybody. So our first news story of the day. Man undergoes surgery after reportedly pooping out of penis and ejaculating from bum for 2 years. What are your responses to the title?
Okay, at first I thought you said pooping out a penis, and I had lots of questions.
He had a
Um,
vestigial twin stuck up in there.
or he just snapped someone's dick off, and that's terrifying to have that power.
If you freeze it first, I hear it feels that much better though. The risk being you.
Mm, no, 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 no.
All right.
Um, Okay, so he was pooping out his dick and nutting out his butt for
Nutting
2
out his
years.
butt, yes.
I mean, uh,
All I can think is
how?
Play-Doh now.
And
You know the little noodle extruder when you're like,
yeah, yeah, that's I'm assuming that's what it was like. And, like, what if you were constipated? That's terrible for just the way it's supposed to come out. Now you gotta,
yeah,
like, push like that coming
you're
out.
having a
Oh,
baby
no,
all the
God.
time. Like, hey, Doyle's like, I
Oh,
thought a kidney stone was hurt, and I'm assuming,
yeah.
yeah. So this says a man had to seek medical attention after he ejaculated a substantial amount of semen from his bum and passed fecal matter through his penis. 33-year-old man had suffered from a series of peculiar medical issues for 2 years, including fecal matter in his urine, fecal urea, and passing a substantial amount of urine and semen from his anus. He sought help after experiencing pain in his testicles for almost a week. According to a paper published in the medical journal Sirius, a test showed that he had a urinary tract infection as well as a problem with his rectal wall. CT scan showed that he had a gas-filled structure, with further tests confirming the presence of a fistula or an abnormal passageway between the two locations through which various fluids and solids have been passing back and forth. This is sorted by surgery, but the medical team continued to check for other errors. He also denied suffering any kind of rectal trauma or penetration, or having undergone any abdominal surgeries in the past. Eventually, it was discovered that he had, however, been in a 3-week coma following cocaine and phenylcyclidine intoxication, PCP.
Well, damn.
It was about the same time that he began noticing the bizarre symptoms. It was also during this time that he was fitted with a Foley catheter, which doctors believe was the root cause of the injury. So, a catheter insertion punctured a hole between the tube and the bum, and then it expanded over time, and that caused the
Oh,
problem.
oh, that's why you don't do cocaine and catheters, you know?
Cocaine, PCP, and catheters.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's a new TTRPG that we're gonna make, cocaines and catheters.
Cocaines and catheters. There you go. I'm sure we could come up with
We're
some
getting
sort
that
of just,
kick-started.
balls to the wall. I'm serious. TTRPG time. That is some gold right there. Everything
Yeah,
happens and is just insane, right? That's what the game is all about. You're out there and you're like, you got your little soldier and you're like gonna go fight a goblin, and suddenly the goblin just explodes in front of you, and then you start seeing clouds like falling from the sky, and you can't.
like, every roll is just, like, you just flip a coin, and it's either a 1, like a crit fail, or a
Or crit
crit
success.
success.
Everything is just a crit success or
Yeah,
fail. Yep.
yeah.
I honestly believe that we should write this into like one of those 1 or 2 page RPGs or some shit, and then
Oh
just
my
play it.
god. Oh my god, cocaines and catheters.
Cocaines and
I
catheters.
It's gotta be in Florida, like, somewhere in
It's a
Florida.
Florida game, yeah.
It has to take place there.
All right, so next story of today: NHS worker turns breast milk, placenta, hair, and ashes into memorabilia jewelry.
Okay, I'm assuming it's like taking a necklace and then, like, inside either putting some of this shit, or like taking the metal, taking the, like, placenta and shit, and then, like, glazing over it with that shit they use.
Well, we've got a
Something
picture
like
for
that,
you. So
I'm assuming.
here it is. So that is a ring, and it does have encased in it like polymer
Okay,
or
yep,
whatever
see,
inside
that's
of
what I
it.
was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they create like a little cup. They put the stuff
yeah,
inside of it, and then they encapsulate
yeah, that's still
it.
fucking weird, ridiculous. I'm not gonna have a fucking placenta ring, let our powers combine. No,
Let
it's
our
the
powers
worst
combine.
fucking Captain Planet ever.
So this meat puppet.
Yeah. Kill me.
So, a mom of
No.
two turns breast milk, placenta, hair, and ashes into jewelry so customers can have a piece of their loved ones forever. Mum from Hampshire now takes orders from across the UK, with people sending her tubes of breast milk placenta, which must already be dried, powdered, and in capsules, pieces of hair, or ashes so she can create pendants, bracelets, or rings. She said, "My experience of breastfeeding my daughter made me realize how precious this journey is and made me want to help other breast and chest feeding people. Since launching under Pale Moon, she's grown a solid customer service base. Whether you're celebrating your child with a lock of their hair, honoring the amazing organ of the placenta that has given life to your baby or breast, or chest feeding journey that has nourished your baby, or keeping a lost loved one close to you, you can get it forever with this." So, my thoughts are, I understand the need to hold on to some form of nostalgia, right? to look back and say, "Oh, this was a beautiful moment. There's a piece of my child. I'll have them forever." Blah blah blah. But you're gonna grow up with them anyway. They'll still be there, and they'll be leaving plenty of their body parts and fluids around if you really want to collect those at any point in time in life. Does it really need to be at this point that you carry around forever? My mom kept a locket of my hair when I was like a little kid. You know, one of the first haircuts I ever got, and she put it inside of like one of those hope chest type things, and I got it back. And some
Hmm.
after she gave me some of that stuff, my old kid photos and blah blah blah. And I'm like, what do I do with this old ratty decaying hair?
Yeah. Well,
It
at
just
least it
doesn't.
wasn't used in a voodoo doll, because that would have been the first thought that I had. Like, anybody takes any
Voodoo
kind of
voodoo.
hair or something from me, they're doing voodoo.
That's the idea. So
But
you don't want
I
to
mean,
have some old placenta hanging around
I've
your
heard
neck?
of this stuff. This is yeah, I've heard of people doing shit like this. I personally no, fuck that. I got a picture of my grandma on the wall, and that's enough for me. I don't need her fucking toes in a ring or some shit like that. I don't need booty cheek shavings in a necklace to remember her. You know, I got a
You
picture.
got my grandma's booty cheek shavings.
Yeah, like I don't need any shit like that. You know,
I don't blame you. I don't see it either. I'm not an incredibly nostalgic person to begin with. I'm kind of stuck in the
yeah.
here and now. But at the same time, there's some things that they're just a little too weird for me. So, all right, moving right along to the
There
next
you go.
story.
Portal to the abyss. Yeah, there you go. Shit.
Russian traffic officer with golden toilet arrested after police uncover massive bribery scheme.
What? I just have a question. Was
Hmm.
he arrested on the toilet? That's what I need to know. I
Well,
need to
here's
know.
the story, and I do not believe that to be the case. I think we actually have an image of the toilet. There you are. There's a toilet in the corner, and
The golden toilet in question.
it's like
Oh,
gold
okay. I thought,
rim, gold
yeah,
around there. It's something like a
yeah.
$20,000 toilet, though. Two of them.
I thought,
So
I thought it was just like the whole toilet was just pure gold. Like this dude was shitting on fucking like gold,
just
like a
put
$2 million toilet. Yeah,
shit streaks down the inside of a golden. Talk
yeah,
about people like really rubbing it into,
yeah. Like I'm
uh,
sure Elon
it's
Musk shits
horrible.
on a pure gold toilet.
Yeah, I'm absolutely certain that that's the case as well. I'm sure. I feel so
No,
pale right
you got
now.
a hickey from you got a hickey from Shannon there. It's all right.
That's not a hickey. That's an ingrown hair. But thank you for bringing attention to it. So, a senior
Oh,
Russian
I brought
traffic.
attention to it instead of
Oh, look at yours. You got one too.
yeah, I'm dying. Shit. I don't know. I don't fucking. I don't shave for 3 days, and then all of a sudden my whole face tries to burn off. So
Ugh.
yeah.
So, a senior Russian traffic officer accused of leading a criminal gang has been arrested on suspicion of accepting bribes. Suspicion of accepting bribes on his wages. I'm sure he can afford golden toilets. Police Colonel Alexei Stefanov and 6 other people were arrested by Russia's investigative committee in the southern region of Stavropol. Officials released footage of Sofanov's mansion, its lavish rooms, extravagant decorations, a billiards hall, and even golden toilets. He's believed to have led a criminal gang in which issues permits to grain cargo transporters in exchange for bribes. They're not even like a sexy criminal organization. Not they're just like you know transport grain
You
to other
come.
parts of the state that maybe
Are
you're
you
not
sure
allowed to go.
you want to move some grain for me? Is this what you want to do? Yes. Yes, we move the grain. Yes, come. I show you. It's okay. Come. It is good. In Russia, we take care of it. We move the grain. You don't get caught for anything. It's fine. It's fine.
Yep, that works way too perfectly for that. Oh God. Some idiots out there. So yeah, there's corruption in Russia. Who go figure? It's all over the world. It's rampant.
Oh,
Next story. Tim Hortons is dropping a double double inspired apparel collection.
I thought Tim Hortons was a restaurant.
They are. Greetings, stereotypical Canadians. Surely you love drinking your Tim Hortons double doubles, but have you ever considered wearing one? Well, now you can. The popular Canadian coffee chain is releasing a limited edition apparel collection inspired by the nation's favorite sugar-laden, lactose-heavy caffeinated beverage. It's dropping next Wednesday, September 29th, which was actually a while ago, which, if you didn't know, is National Coffee Day. This is apparently an old story. I didn't realize it. The Double Double collection consists of hoodies, sweat... Actually, no, this was actually appropriate. I had this story from back before when we were still running the show.
Gotcha.
The Double Double collection consists of hoodies, sweatpants, t-shirts, and travel mugs matching the color of Timmy's signature 2 milk, 2 sugar coffee drink. It's a bilingual drop, so there'll be an English double double and a French deux. The swag admittedly looks pretty comfortable, though personally I'm holding out for the sausage grilled breakfast wrap collection. So I think I've got an image of that. Here we go. There's the Double Double collection, everybody. Thoughts?
They just gave people some basic ass beige clothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, wear this. It's fucking brilliant marketing move. Like, let's no one ever wears beige, so fuck it. Let's see if we can get assholes to do it. And people were like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna rock this."
They went to like an old surplus store and they're like, "All we have is beige as far as the eye can see." And they're like, "Let's just take that.
Take it.
We got it. We got something for that. It's gonna be cream and beige all the way down."
Like, this chick is wearing, she's just wearing a fucking, half the women are wearing just t-shirts.
Yep.
Like, there's no fat, like, get a $2 t-shirt and then wear some beige ass pants or cream colored pants or whatever, and now you're a fucking fashion mogul.
It's cream and beige should be the name of this first story. We cream and beige all the way down in the first story we had tonight.
That jeez. I'm fucking clicking on the Twitch stream like I can make the image bigger.
I'm trying to zoom in on it. There you go. What do you want to see? I can make it a little bigger.
I was just trying to zoom in more on, like.
Can I go any further? Enhance. Oh, that was the wrong place to enhance on. Hi there, young man. How are you?
Enhance.
There it is. But it does look like it has patterns on the shirt. But it says double or do like across all of these.
Double doo or like
double deuce.
Oh, like do.
Deal. Do.
Yeah.
Do. No, double do. Double. Hey, Damasan. Good evening, sir. You came here just in time to hear us rambling into the void because we're all right.
It
next.
Has the double do.
How do you say cheeseburger in French?
Double do.
I don't think that's true. All right. Next story. Angry man shoots his own car after crashing it in central PA.
I mean, that makes sense. I've wanted to do that before. So
you want to shoot your own vehicle?
Yeah. It just like fucking doesn't want to work right or starts making sounds and you're like, God damn it, I can't afford this, and just want to just take it out and yeller it. I get it.
You know, does that feel borderline murderous to you? Because a lot of people kind of like give an identity to their vehicles.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. And that's why I feel like shooting it.
It's like, you aren't going to behave, I'm going to put you down.
Yeah. I want it to understand I am taking its life at this point.
This moment is brought to you by Orange Vanilla Coke.
Yeah.
Used to have a Coke addiction, but kicked it? Have some Orange Vanilla Coke so you can get right back on that wagon.
I don't know how you got back on that Coke.
That is your fault. That is your fault. You brought it right back. All right. 19-year-old upset about crashing his car proceeded to shoot and jump all over it. He was also stomping on it.
Oh my God.
He fired 5 bullets at his Chevy sedan after crashing it into a utility pole and careening into a field. Crash was reported around 7 a.m. on 200 blocks of North Farmersfield Road. No one was in their car when officers arrived, but police say they found 5 spent shell casings and muddy boot prints all over the hood. Police said the individual admitted to damaging his car because he was very upset about crashing it. He was cited with 5 traffic violations: careless driving, operating vehicle without insurance, accidents involving damaged unattended vehicle or property, immediate notice of accident to police, and disregard disregarding traffic lanes. The individual was not charged with shooting the car, since he illegally owned the shotgun he used and did not fire it in a way that put anyone else in danger.
Yep. See.
You're allowed to just injure the shit out of anything you own. The
Yeah.
police right here said if someone wants to damage their own property, they can.
Yeah. That's his dumbass fault. Yeah.
Whereas,
I've had to like you know fucking save and you know beg, borrow, and steal to get my cars. So I will never shoot them because if it doesn't work, I'm pissed.
yeah, I
So
could
I'm.
never run the risk. Even if my car was acting like shit, I could never run the risk of destroying it because I can't replace it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a sign of an individual who is a little privileged
Oh yeah, 100%.
or insane, one or the other. All right,
No, both.
next story. Glastonbury. Drug traces from on-site urination could harm some rare eels. So, scientists have found what they call environmentally damaging levels of illegal drugs in the river running through the Glastonbury Festival, owing to public urination on the site. Researchers measured levels of illegal drugs in the river before, during, and after the last Glastonbury Festival. It has found the amount of MDMA was 104 times greater downstream than upstream, rising to levels that could harm the life cycle of European eels, a protected species. Cocaine concentration was 40 times higher downstream, although the levels of cocaine weren't considered harmful to aquatic life.
That's what you think.
You know,
That's
eels
how
are
it
okay
starts.
with cocaine. That MDMA, though.
That's how it starts. You get the cocaine eels, and then you bump them up to graduate to meth eels. And that's when you get meth attack eels. Boom.
Meth attack eels. Oh, those would be scary as hell, man.
Oh hell yeah.
Previous research has shown that cocaine traces in rivers can cause eels to become hyperactive.
Yeah. Cocaine anywhere makes anything that comes in contact with it hyperactive.
That's just one of those, like, why did you need to research that to
Yeah,
figure
and
that one out?
money was probably spent, like serious fucking money was spent on this research project.
There's a lot of incredibly wasteful research projects out there that are just common sense, but they have to prove that it's right.
Like the
Fire,
whole time,
everyone. Turns out fire is hot. We spent
yeah, like
$100,000 researching that.
the entire fucking experiment was they took some cocaine, put it in a bowl of water, mixed it in, and then grabbed a fucking eel and shoved it
Shoved
straight
it in
in,
the
and then
water.
then like looked at it to see if it got fucked up or
It's just
not.
like
That was it. Yeah, it just
all over
started
the place.
like brought its tail around and went.
Started like rubbing it against its
Yeah,
nose. That eel nose, whatever the heck they have. They have gills. You think they're like
yep,
scratching their gills like it's the back of the head
yeah. There
thing?
you go. Like
Mm.
Jesus.
Ahead of the year's festival, Glastonbury's organizers launched a campaign, Don't Pee on the Land, to raise awareness of the environmental damage caused by public urination. The biggest threat to our waterways and the wildlife for which they provide a habitat is public urination. There you go.
Oh my god. I can't believe that. Like you're gonna have an outdoor festival, like you need to already understand that people are you may have all the bathrooms in the world, but nobody's gonna use
Yep. Especially
barely
people that are
anyone.
wasted.
Yeah. 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 You're lucky if they don't just piss themselves.
I mean, even that would still make it go down into the ground. But,
Yeah.
alright. Next story. Man found asleep in a pile of chicken fingers and meth in Pleasant Grove, days after getting out of jail.
Now, see, up until the meth part, I was like, I understand this man completely, and this is my spirit animal here. But when it was
Well,
chicken
don't
fingers
don't don't
and
put that
meth,
off the table yet, Beast. Let's see if he's still
yeah.
here. We haven't heard the story yet.
Okay, yeah. I mean, because at this point, my life has been so chaotic and insane. I understand his reasoning behind passing out in a pile of chicken fingers and meth. Like I can understand what he's going through.
So here he goes. Hours after getting out of jail, hours after, a man reportedly stole a car in Hueytown. Days later, he broke into a concession stand at the Pleasant Grove Athletic Complex and was found asleep in a pile of snacks and meth. This individual was released from Jefferson County Jail after being arrested and charged with breaking into a car and stealing property the previous day before. The Pleasant Grove Department of Public Safety reports that less than 2 hours after his release, he stole a car immediately.
Oh my god.
On Wednesday, Pleasant Grove police received a report of someone breaking into concession stands where snacks were taken. The next morning, Williams was found asleep in the complex's press box, surrounded by piles of chicken fingers, chips, candy, and methamphetamine. The individual reportedly admitted to stealing the car and burglarizing the concession. On Friday, he was taken back to jail.
Give me 1 second, Ty.
What? Where are you going, Beaz? What have you? It wasn't you, was it? That's what this story was. So, yeah, co-host just gets up and leaves, and now I'm hanging in the wind, and I've got to be entertaining. I don't know how to do that outside of us.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, thank God!
So, we had a film crew do a reenactment of what happened. So this is him.
Okay.
Oh God. Mm. Oh God, I love these chicken wings. Oh, wait, I need more meth. Woo! I'm alive. Oh.
That works. What possesses someone? I mean, this guy in jail and out of jail in just a couple of days, like straight up.
Yeah, like he knew what he wanted. I mean, I get it. He knew what he wanted and he went for it.
Some people prefer
Was
to be
it
in
smart?
jail.
No. Was it like beneficial to him at all? No.
No.
But nope.
Some people are very mentally brain damaged, and some people do this kind of thing, and it's a bit of a sad thing because it's better for them to live their lives in jail than out of it. Not saying jail's a good place to live in any way, but it does require a hell of a lot less personal effort and thought and stress because you just get up, you do the things you're supposed to do in jail, eat your food, go back to sleep, and that's your day. And you just hope not to get shivved by people. Power politics.
Yeah, that's. I mean, oh, well, that's a whole rabbit hole that we could go down. But
yeah, we're not here to actually teach anybody anything.
No, hell no. We're here to do shit like this.
Nice to see you there, Squooshball. How have you been?
Well, you left me in the fucking couch, so I am completely dirty.
I mean, it's better than the last place I left you, okay?
What are you talking? Well, oh, no, we don't talk about
that. Come on now. It wasn't that bad. Come on.
I'll never not smell like fart.
I mean, a koosh ball? Seriously? Have you ever got one of those things like dirty? You can't clean them because there's so much surface area.
Yeah, you just throw the whole thing away.
Yeah, it's time to go. Get it out of there. All right, there's the guy, by the way. There's an image of the, whoops, wrong direction. There we go.
Damn, I thought I was right. I thought he was going to have that crazy Charles Manson look.
Yeah, he's a character, for sure.
Yeah, but he looks shaved.
All right, next story.
He definitely looked like he's one of those people that just need to be locked away.
Absolutely. Squirrel.
Okay, so this, I was wondering what that last image was. And I was like, what the hell? But now it makes perfect sense.
Squirrel stores thousands of nuts inside of a man's park truck. So yeah, here's the actual image that I had there. This is the guy's truck. I might be killing a squirrel.
Yeah.
So story is, man in North Dakota has been saddled with a massive cleanup job caused by a tiny furry perpetrator. The red squirrel will come behind. Run along the flame rail, and all. I can't read it all today. Brain isn't working. All the way up to the front, said Bill Fisher. Fisher just cannot win the war. A beautiful black walnut tree in the yard produces nuts that a red squirrel finds irresistible. However, the squirrel has picked Fisher's Chevy Avalanche. It's another Chevy. As the winter storage hideout for hundreds of these nuts, each about the size of a small lemon. Really?
Damn.
That's a big nut.
Yeah, some big ass nuts.
Yeah. Another phrase that. Anyway, a lot of places in the radiator fan, all the way through here. That corner's been covered full of walnuts. It was planning on camping there for the winter. Fisher has cleaned out 42 gallons of black walnuts from his truck. Please, answer me a question.
Sure.
When you're measuring solids, do you usually use the term gallons to measure solids?
No, not really.
42 gallons of nuts sounds like a much different thing than what they're saying.
Oh
right
man,
now.
I was gonna say something, but I am not. I am not gonna say that. I am not gonna say that.
They were having squirrel orgies in this guy's truck.
Oh,
Anyway, 42 gallons of black walnuts from his truck from every crack and crevice. Somebody's got to know what they were doing.
I mean, it gets everywhere if you let it. I mean,
It
that's all I can
does.
say.
That includes the engine compartment, fenders. Nothing is off limits. So the guy says, I had to pull the fenders off and clean all them nuts out. And I thought I had them all and took it down the road, turned the corner, and found one rolling inside the windshield where the wipers go. It's one squirrel doing this going into the pickup. So Fisher got most of the black walnuts out, but few are not retrievable. I have some rolling around the frame wells as well that I can't get at. Looks like that furry fellow is gonna have to restock ahead of winter. He took the nuts and he started selling them to people.
All right.
So what about that part? That squirrel, that fastidious squirrel, has been working its ass off all year long and had all of its food stores and all of its wealth gone. Couldn't he just have like relocated? Isn't this just gonna happen again every single year because it has been? Couldn't he have taken all those walnuts out, made like a little squirrel house, filled it full of those nuts, and then convinced the squirrel to go there next year
Yeah,
instead of
that
filling
would've
his
been
truck?
smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, Yep. All right. We actually have the squirrel to interview to get his side of the story if you want.
We do? We do.
Yeah.
We gotta have that squirrel interview.
All right, cool. Let me get him real quick. Yeah. I think it's some bullshit. All right. I spent all my time getting those nuts, putting them in that truck for this asshole to just grab them, throw them out, and then not even just throw them out, not put them somewhere for me to use later on, but no, he just took them and then put them somewhere so he can make money off of them. So he's using my hard work to make money. And he didn't do anything. It's not like he was using the truck, and you should have seen what he put inside this tree. I don't know exactly what it was.
Could it be counted and measured in gallons?
No, it wasn't that big.
So he's treating you kind of like an indentured servant or something, where
Exactly.
you're doing the
And
work for him all year long.
I will be filing a lawsuit against him. And if he doesn't give me my nuts, then he will have to pay.
What is you got to have one of those fancy slogans, like hands off my nuts 2020 or something,
That's a good one. Let me think. No nuts, no rest.
No nuts, no rest.
Yep.
We will have justice for you and your maligned nuts.
Yeah, I think actually I think I got a good one. It just hit me because I'm gonna start the I got a couple weeks before the actual lawsuit starts. So I'm thinking about just putting out a hashtag since he took all of my nuts and I have none. I'm thinking about like maybe a no nut November, maybe, just to
Yeah,
like get
yeah. I mean,
awareness
that one would
for him
totally
taking my
work.
nuts.
I'm sure that
That's
would
what I'm
not
thinking.
have any other
Yeah.
connotations whatsoever associated with
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah. So everyone out there, and if you want to support me, I am the No Nut Squirrel. That's on Twitter. So follow me, No Nut Squirrel, and just send a bunch of hashtags out of No Nut November, and I'll appreciate it. It'll
Mhm.
help me get this lawsuit through.
Yeah, let's help the squirrel, and No Nut November is gonna come to a
Yep.
finalizing conclusion.
Yep.
It'll be a powerful movement from all of us. No Nut
That's what I'm
November,
hoping.
everyone.
I'm hoping, just hold it all back, and then at the last minute, boom, just handle it.
One of our audience members also says, then make America nut again.
Oh, there we go. I like that. That's smart.
Oh well, it looks like
God
the
damn
squirrel
it,
has
Joey.
ran out of the tree temporarily.
Oh, that's a great one. I'm gonna hire that guy as my slogan guy. Yeah, that's amazing.
There
I'm gonna
you
have to
go.
use that. Yeah,
All right,
we can get some hats made. Mana. See, yeah, I
mana.
like that.
Yeah, yeah, mana's a good term right there. Yeah, make America nut again.
God damn it, Doyle.
Okay. Next story, everyone.
Oh, I'm adding that one as a favorite.
That's a good
That was
one.
that was a great skin. Cause some of them are terrible. Some of them do like this, and then like
Yeah, that one
they
you
kind of
can't
suck.
you can't even quite see it because of the angle your
Yeah,
camera's
or
at. But
like this. Like what the fuck is this?
that is a creepy motherfucking thing. Is what that is right there.
So yeah, or some shit like this. Like this is fucking horrifying.
That is terrifying. The other one was pretty
So
good.
I would much rather have this
Yeah,
one.
that
This
one
one is
right there. That
perfect.
one works. That one works.
Yeah, and I can move around, so it's
Yeah, it looks
it's
like you're
great.
hopping and wiggling all over the place. All right, Turkey. Drunk man who was reported missing ends up joining search party to find himself. I had to do this one. So the story. This individual had been reported missing to authorities by friends in a rural neighborhood near the Turkish city of Inagol. His friends said that he had gone drinking before Mutlu ended up wandering off drunkenly into the surrounding woodlands and didn't return. As authorities initiated a search and rescue mission, locals also joined the hunt as word spread of the situation. Initially, the search, which centered on the forest area where Mutlu was last seen, was unproductive, as there was no trace of the man. After some time searching, the members of the search party began calling out for the man, shouting his name loudly in the hopes that he'd hear them and respond. That's when one man within the group stepped forward and asked, "Who are we looking for? I'm right here."
Oh my god! I can just imagine he's like, there's just a line of people walking through the woods, like Sean, Sean, and he's just like Sean,
Sean.
Sean. You guys got the same name as me, Sean. Sean, I'm another Sean. We should just come on, we're Sean brothers. And then like somebody down the line looks over and they're like, "Are you fucking serious?" He's like, "Hey Kevin, what's up? You son of a
We're
bitch.
looking for you asshole. He
I've
ended
been
up
here the whole
getting
time."
he ended up getting fined by the authorities for a waste of time that he has caused.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Shit.
Whew, right?
Oh man. Mm.
All right, next story, everybody. There's an artwork that is up for sale. There's a Danish artist. Do I have this story? Danish museum wants an artist to pay back money after producing blank canvases. That's her artwork. I'll move that down so people can see it a little bit better. You gotta see that.
This is the second time on this fucking show that
Third time.
we have third fucking time that we have shown someone making money off of jack fucking shit, and I'm still mad I'm not doing it.
You gotta do it enough times that it just happens to the right moment.
Yeah.
So this one says Jens Honning, a Danish artist, was commissioned by the Kunsten Museum. He was asked to reproduce two of his works representing the annual salary in Denmark and Austria. But the artist pocketed the cash and produced blank canvases. He stirred up my curatorial staff, and he also stirred me up a bit, but I also had a laugh because it was really humoristic. Lasse Anderson, director of the museum in the city of Aalborg, told the BBC News State program. However, Mr. Anderson was clear that the money needed to be paid back when the exhibition ends. It's the museum's money, and we'll have a contract saying that the money will be back on January 16th, he said. But Mr. Hanning, 56, has vowed to keep the cash. The work is that I have taken their money. I encourage other people who have just as miserable working conditions as me to do the same. Adding his recreating his past works would have put him 25,000 kroner out of pocket. Mr. Anderson told the BBC that he refuted Mr. Honning's claim that the museum had not agreed to pay him fairly. We had just signed up for an agreement with the Danish Artists Association that raises what artists are paid when they are exhibiting. I think Jens has kind of broken the bargain. So yeah, the artwork was literally called "Take the Money and Run," and he gave him a blank canvas and just took the money.
I mean, I gotta again, I'm not mad that they did it. I'm mad that I didn't think of it first. It's
Right.
all just brilliant marketing.
You know, we got a problem there though. And that's that we got to live in places where we can sucker people that well. And Florida isn't one that works.
Shit, you can't. Yes, the hell
Not
you
people
can.
with real money.
Oh yeah, no.
I
I
mean,
was
you
about to
could
say,
totally get, Florida man to buy a blank canvas and tell him that the emperor's new clothes are on it or some shit.
yeah, oh yeah. Oh my god.
This piece of paper has the secret ingredient and recipe to make all the attack squirrels you ever want. All you have to do is steal their nuts out of your truck.
In like a lot of places in Florida, all you have to do is whisper Dale Earnhardt, and they'll buy whatever the hell you have in your hand.
Do you have a Dale Earnhardt face we can use to make a commercial about that?
Let's see. Hold on.
I would be surprised if they actually had like that very particular person.
I put in Dale Earnhardt, and they gave me a fucking Dalek.
You'd be a Dalek instead.
That's the truth about him.
He's actually someone bent on.
I mean, I have to fucking try the Dalek.
We'll do it. Be a Dalek. That is just a picture, my friend.
Yeah, this doesn't I thought maybe something would light up.
It doesn't do anything at all. That's the cheapest Dalek ever. I can do that to you.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. This is why I got to start making fucking. Is that nope? That doesn't do anything. Fat face. I'm already there. Oh wow. Oh. Wow.
That's
Okay.
that's really weird, my friend.
And then there's the TARDIS.
That a TARDIS is just a
Didn't do anything.
TARDIS, of course, being a phone booth, basically.
Yeah.
My son used to call porta potties when we drove by him. Look, it's a TARDIS. I'm like, a TARDIS, maybe. You wouldn't want to try to go travel in that.
No, you step in that, and that's taking you to a whole world you don't want to be in.
A whole new world. Fall in that hole in the middle, and you'll be living in a horrible place. It's a portal to hell.
Oh my god. Yeah, they don't have a Dale Earnhardt. Closest I can get is shit like this.
There you go. It's cool that the mask goes up and down. The visor.
Yeah.
But that's kind of a dumb one.
Wait, what the fuck is this one?
Midnight Racer. Tap anywhere to boost. Loading. Are you playing a video game right now in front of us?
This is a fucking filter.
It looks like you were just playing a game or something, like on your phone.
The fuck? How are you supposed to? Like, where's the actual game that's supposed to be played? Okay, I don't get that.
I don't know.
It hurts my brain.
Time and relative dimensions in never mind, McSherry says.
Oh, that would be that's terrible.
All right. And for our final story of the night. I already did that one. There we go. A ninja with a sword assailed the U.S. Army Special Operations Unit in California.
Okay. I mean, I've seen plenty of movies like this, so
Well, let's see what this story says. It seems unlikely, but it did indeed happen. A man wearing full ninja garb attacked members of a U.S. Army Special Operations Unit in the middle of the night in the California desert, setting up a scramble for safety and resulting in at least 2 injuries, according to police and other records. The incidents occurred a little after 1 a.m. on September 18th when authorities in Ridgecrest, California, got word of a sword wielding man dressed as a ninja on the loose at the Inyo Kern Airport in Kern County, north of Los Angeles. Kern County Sheriff deputies found the suspect had assaulted a victim at the scene with a sword and thrown a rock through a hangar window, hitting an additional victim in the head. Accurate throw. Ninja. Was it you? Was it? We'll address
sure.
this with you after we're done with this story, okay? So
Okay. Yeah.
you're waiting in the wings.
Mhm.
All right. The incident report quickly drew attention after it was posted on Instagram. It describes how a staff sergeant was smoking at a late night cigarette near an airport hangar when an unknown person wearing full ninja garb approached him with a question. "Do you know who I am?" the man asked. The sergeant said, "No." "Do you know where my family is?" the man asked. When the sergeant said he did not know, the person in ninja garb began to slash at him with a katana sword, adding that the sergeant's leg and phone were struck. The sergeant ran, jumped a fence, and reached the building where he joined others from his company as he and the captain locked the doors and called 911. Remind you, this is the military locking the doors and calling the police. The assailant kicked and punched doors and windows, according to the report, which has redacted the service members' names. The Ridgecrest Police Department's blotter entry from that night says the report came in at 1:19 a.m. with the suspect in ninja outfit, complete with sword, and the report cited at least one victim. More than 20 minutes after the initial contact, the blotter says the 911 call came in from someone at the airport saying 26 Special Operations military members were hunkered down in a hangar, wondering where help is. The ninja did not obey deputies' orders when they arrived on the scene of the crime. Police officers located the ninja suspect on a nearby road, but the man refused to follow commands and brandished his sword at the deputies. Projectile rounds were then used upon the target, but were ineffective. And that's the
Yeah.
end of the story.
Yeah. 100%. To be
so,
fair, you should have known where my family was.
Mr. Ninja, what
Yeah.
was that all about? Why did you need
I'm
to
sorry.
know so badly?
First off, Mr. Ninja was my father. Just call me Ninja.
Okay, Ninja.
Yes. So, yeah, I just, to be fair, I'd watched, I was pretty drunk and high and just watched way too many reruns of Taken, all three of the movies. So I thought my daughter was gone and I thought my wife was taken. I just thought everybody was missing, but then I remembered that I'm a ninja, so I don't have family. I live alone.
Yeah, it's
Um,
an easy mistake to make.
yeah, yeah. So I was walking around and they looked like they would have some information. So I tried to ask him nicely, hey, do you know where my family is? And he was like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I was like, do you know who I am? And he was like, no. And so then the next thing I know, he made a quick little like jerk towards his gun, and I had to pull out my sword and handle things that way. And,
So you're
you would
saying
think
this was
you would
self-defense?
it was 100%. You would think that a whole bunch of guys in a military base would, at least know some kind of martial arts,
I
but
mean,
they
they're all
didn't.
specially operatives
They're
as well,
special, all
special
right.
ops.
They're
So,
special, all right.
so,
Nothing but a whole band of scaredy cat. So
so tell me, was
yeah,
that hit to the head with a rock through the window purposeful, or was that just a happy
it was a
accident?
warning shot.
Warning shot. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And when the police finally showed up and
Mm-hmm.
decided to take you down, why didn't you go quietly, calmly with them? Why didn't you go?
Because I'm full of ninja rage. And that's why. To be fair, the shrooms I ate before I started all this, they finally fully kicked in. And yeah, I was already drunk, and then the shrooms, and then I took some kind of little. I found a little pill on actually the floor of my Uber as I was going out there, and I was already not in the right state of mind, so I just grabbed it and popped it right up in there, and apparently it was some kind of like hallucinogenic as well, because when the cops came up, I swear to God, they were velociraptors. And so
Oh,
I'm not going anywhere with velociraptors
I would not get in a
without, like,
Velociraptor's car either. So I mean, I don't blame you.
yeah,
So
exactly.
so it
So,
says
you know,
they used projectiles on you, but they were ineffective. What is that
yeah,
all about?
first they tried to bring me down with the beanbag guns, but I'm a ninja. Beanbags don't do shit. Slicer, slicer, and they all went down. Um, next they tried to use like the rubber bullets, which I'm a ninja. So slice, slice. All those bullets went down. Then they tried to use real bullets on me, and by then I was already too close, and slice, guns were gone. So, you know,
Lots
obviously,
of
I'm
slicing. Do you think that the amount of force they used was appropriate for the circumstance?
for a normal man, no. For ninja, they didn't use enough force.
So it was okay for them to come after you because you were a ninja.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm deadly. I'm deadly as shit.
True.
Like, would you use the same force against a baby as you would a rampaging elephant?
Do I have to answer that truthfully?
What if that rampaging elephant had two katanas?
I mean, that's a little more scary.
Yeah. All right. So see, that's just I just imagine me as a rampaging elephant with two katanas and an asshole full of
That's
fury.
and an asshole full of fury,
Full
and
of fury.
and nuts.
Nut. No, there's no nuts in my ass.
All right, Mr.
Lots of
Ninja. Well, thank you very much for stopping in and saying, oh, excuse me, Ninja, for stopping in, saying hello, giving us your side of the story. The police are notorious about leaving out the cool details of any of these kind of stories. I mean, we had one in the
that's right.
past where a guy did this sweet, like, parkour flip jump kick, disappeared from all of the guy, and they completely
That
cut
shit
that
was
part
amazing.
out. So, yeah,
I
they,
saw
they
it.
do that. You were
Yeah, it
there?
was a
You were
great
there
show.
at that one too?
Yes.
Hmm.
I actually taught him how to do all that shit. But I don't get any kind of any kind of thanks for all that or any good job. He did a great job. You're a
Well,
great
that's because
teacher.
all these
No,
people that you're training are having their stories manipulated by the police force
yep,
because they don't want you
it's
to
big
sound
police.
cool. It's
That's
all
what
their
it
fault.
is. Always trying to take down the little ninja. That's what it is.
They're always trying to take down the fully black garbed ninja. Got
Yep, that's what it is.
it.
All right. Well, I got some people to slice us, so I will.
Well, you go do that, and we're gonna wrap up our show. So
All
thanks
right,
for
sounds
stopping
good.
by.
All right, glad to be here.
Wow, he disappeared fast.
I was looking for like some kind of smoke bomb thing to do, but no.
I mean, it worked. Suddenly the ninja's gone and Beaz is right in his place. We've never seen you two in the same room at the same time, so I'm not gonna make any assumptions here.
I can assure you I'm not a ninja because I can barely like I get winded walking to my car in the morning, so I am not a ninja.
All right, all right. Well, everybody, this has been another episode of the T&Beaz Power Hour. Oh, there's the katana, by the way. It's even broken at like just the one end. It's fully black thing. See the.
Nice.
Eh. Anyway, yes, this has been T&Beaz Power Hour. Bees, where can we find more of your lovely self, and what else would you like to
Oh,
state tonight?
oh man. My schedule is up in the air because everything. Sorry, everybody's sick, and I started a new semester. But we'll see. We'll see how when I can sneak in some streams. I want to do some more night streams because I want to get as much horror and spooky goodness before this month, excuse me, ends. So not following, follow me on my channel, big underscore bees, or follow me on Twitter at big bees underscore. You can find me here every Monday for this wonderful power hour, and on Saturdays as well for the Unremarkables, and then one Thursday out of the month for our Monster Hearts game,
All
which is
really
so
awesome
good.
shows to watch. And you've been playing some Resident Evil recently, which has been amazing
Yeah,
too. How are you
yeah,
enjoying that,
I
by the
hate
way?
that game. I hate it and love it.
You hate it and love
Like,
it.
it's so goddamn terrifying,
It's
but
a
I
good
love it.
one. They actually found Resident Evil 7 to be scary enough that they actually made 8 less scary on purpose because
Stupid.
some people were having problems with it.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to be so scared in a horror game. I get the fuck out of here.
Seriously though, if you can, get it to run through your VR headset because that's
Seven
brutal.
will do it too.
Yeah, 7's designed to do that already.
Oh.
It was
Oh
built
God.
it was built in it right out of the box and it's
Oh God.
it
So
is
you know I have to do it,
it is
but oh
brilliant
God.
and it's terrifying. Um One word of caution. It does
Yeah.
suffer a little bit from that motion sickness thing that can happen to some people until you've gotten used to it.
Okay.
So, like Shannon and I played it for a while, and I think it took us like a month of play, just in little spurts here and there, before we stopped having that whole like whoa thing happen.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is that there still isn't a way to integrate Dixper with the VR yet.
Yeah.
So if we can find a way to do that, that'd be great.
Oh my god, can you imagine it being like 3D images of things that
Oh
people are
yeah.
throwing at you in
Oh,
the
I'd be wearing a diaper during stream because I would shit.
Yeah. Well, over here, I'm Loud Even Star on Twitter and Twitch, and I run a couple of the games here weekly. We have Dreams of Silver and Stone and the Sparrows crossover this week. All of our shows currently run at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then on Saturday at 5 Pacific Standard Time. We're moving that to 5. So check those out tomorrow. Be here. We're going to have Jack from the Banana Group, which is like a group that uses TTRPGs as a form of therapy for individuals. Um, and they'll be on Roll Charisma tomorrow. So, thank you all for popping in here. Thanks for hanging out with us and listening to us do our silly show. And we will see you all next time. Goodbye.